So are you guys a fan of spicy fragrances? Because if you guys are, you're gonna absolutely love this one, because today we're gonna be reviewing Viktor Rolf Spicebomb. So stay tuned for the review. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, glad to have you here. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you like fragrances, please just hit the subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Also be sure to follow my fragrance Instagram page. But that is right guys, we're gonna be reviewing one of my favorite designer fall fragrances in my entire collection, and probably couldn't live without this fragrance in the colder weather guys. So yeah, we're speaking about Spicebomb by Viktor Rolf, and this is the original. They do have a couple flankers such as the Extreme, which probably actually gets more hype than the original, but I prefer the original over the Extreme. But yeah, this one is phenomenal. They also just came out with a bunch of other flankers such as like Night Vision, Eau de Parfum. They came out with like Infrared. They have like Freshie, which was discontinued, and then Extreme, and then the original. But yeah, I got the original, and that's the only one I have out of all of them, and this is my favorite one. So let's go ahead and go over some information about Spicebomb. Now, this fragrance was launched in 2012, so it is aging very, very well in my opinion. It is getting up there. It's almost 10 years old now, but it still hasn't skipped a beat 10 years later. It still smells very modern as well. Now, the perfumer behind this is how you know it's going to be good, because it's actually a master perfumer, Olivier Poge, which is the in-house perfumer for Chanel. So this fragrance is very high quality, guys. So remember that. Now, for a retail price, you can get a 50 ml bottle for $92, or you can get this 90 ml bottle for $112, which is the size I have here. So you are going to get 90 mils for 112 bucks. So it is a little bit pricey, but we'll talk about if it's worth it when we talk about the performance and the smell and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and start this off, which we always do, with the packaging and presentation of Spicebomb. In the top notes, you're gonna get pink pepper, elemi, bergamot, and grapefruit. In the middle notes, you're gonna get cinnamon, saffron, and paprika. In the base notes, you're gonna get tobacco, leather, and you're gonna get vetiver. So that is actually a pretty good note breakdown if I say so myself. But don't let that top notes fool you with those citruses with the bergamot and the grapefruit. So let's go ahead and spray this one. Check out the atomizer. It's a good atomizer. By no means the best, but it does do the job perfectly fine. So, I can already smell this one in the air, guys, and I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal fall fragrance. So, as the name suggests, Spicebomb, what are you guys gonna expect? You're gonna expect a very peppery, spicy fragrance, obviously from the paprika and the pink pepper, guys. So, yeah, the pink pepper is front and center with Spicebomb. It's so spicy, so peppery with this fragrance. You also do get that, you get that grapefruit from the bergamot, but it's not long lived by any means. Those citrus notes only last like probably around like 15-20 minutes or so, then completely disappear. But that pink pepper, guys, that's where it's gonna last the life of this fragrance. It's gonna stay nice and spicy and peppery throughout the whole lifetime of it. Now, you're also gonna get tobacco in here. Now, it's like a pipe tobacco, very masculine tobacco, and it smells good. Now, tobacco is one of my favorite notes, since I do love my darker notes, as you guys probably know if you follow me, subscribe to me, and watch my videos. I'm a huge fan of tobacco. Obviously, it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke or anything like that. That is absolutely disgusting, but it's like a nice dark tobacco. But another main player in this fragrance is the cinnamon. It's a ton of cinnamon in here. Now, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, but for some reason, the cinnamon combined with the pink pepper, tobacco, and also gonna get a nice leather in here. It's kind of like a new car smell leather. Very, very refined, very masculine, very good for the colder weather. Yeah. Now all the other notes like saffron, there is saffron listed. I pick up on 0 saffron in Spicebomb. And I'm very familiar with the note of saffron. Obviously, like Baccarat Rouge is a saffron bomb, and a bunch of other fragrances I own do contain saffron. This one, not picking it up. You also do have that element in here, so it's a little bit resinous, a little bit sweet, I would say. But yeah, it is kind of like a dry fragrance since you're gonna get that cinnamon, leather, and tobacco all together, and the paprika as well. Yeah, this is a good fragrance. I love this stuff for the fall, guys. Phenomenal. It's very warming, very uplifting, very cozy as well. If you're looking for like a cozy like fragrance to keep you warm during those cold winter months, look no further than Spicebomb. Oh yeah. And when you're wearing this one in the winter, you're gonna get a ton of compliments. The women love this one. I got so many compliments. It's actually one of my most complimented fragrances in my collection. Because there was one point where I just wore this one so much in the winter, like almost all winter long, because I actually got this fragrance, I don't know, like 3 years ago, maybe something like that, or maybe even longer. And that's before I was actually huge into fragrances. I had a huge collection. This was my go-to fall fragrance and winter fragrance. Like I said, I will wear this one on a daily basis. And that's probably why, obviously, I got a ton of compliments, ton of comments on this one, asking what fragrance that is. I have to have that. It smells incredible. Yeah, so as far as seasons go, you're gonna wanna rock this one in the colder weather, fall and winter. Stay away from spring and summer. You don't wanna do that because this fragrance will be very cloying. Just purchase this one, wear it for those 2 months, put it away, bring it back out, and you will be set. As far as age groups go, now, obviously it's very dark, it's very dense, very masculine, very actually pretty mature. It's not youthful by any means because you have that tobacco note in here, that leather note, which makes it a little bit more gentlemanly, I would say. Now, age groups, I wouldn't say rock this one in the like high school if you're a teenager. Maybe go for something else, not this. If you're looking for like a tobacco fragrance and you're like a teenager, check out like Calvin Klein CK1 Shock. That's very youthful, kind of comes across like an energy drink, very fizzy, but it does contain tobacco. This one is more upfront with the tobacco, more mature, I would say. So yeah, stick with, if you're like in your 20s and up, you can rock this one perfectly fine. Even like older than that, to 40 up, I think this one's great for those age groups there. Now, I would say this fragrance, as far as like being casual or more formal, for some reason this one, it's kind of hard to tell. I guess you could pretty much, it's kind of versatile, to be honest with you. You can wear this casually. Not to the gym, obviously. Do not wear this one to the gym, but on like a date night, I think this is a perfect date night fragrance. The woman you're with is gonna wanna come closer to you because it's just so warming and so like comforting. Like she's gonna put your head on your chest. She's just gonna smell this fragrance and just be, like she's gonna feel safe and comforted in your arms with this one. Yeah, that's what I can say about this. As far as like formal, I guess you could maybe wear this one. Just because it's spicy and mature, I guess you could maybe wear this one to like a wedding or something like that if you're dressed up. It is kind of sophisticated. And yeah, this one, man, I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you guys when I say I cannot live without this fragrance in the fall and winter. Now, where I'm from right now, if you're watching it now, it is starting to get a little bit colder here. It went from like 80 dropping down to like 40, 50 degrees. Now, I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot. So you probably see this one come up a lot in my weekly fragrance rotations. Now you'll know why, because this is a gem of a fragrance. And I love the bottle too. It's like a grenade, as you guys can see in the close-up. Very cool. You like pull the pin. Such a unique bottle. But yeah, let me know down below. That's gonna wrap up this review for Viktor Rolf Spicebomb. Let me know down below if you enjoy the original, if you prefer any of the flankers over this one. Definitely curious, because for me, I think you cannot go wrong with the original. But leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already for more future fragrance videos. And I'll catch all you guys in the next upload. Take care, everybody.